that is time in the round. We're gonna have to
figure out what this means.
let's figure out what this means.
There has been a branch extended from Team Laing. One more chance to fight to equalize.
I am owed the unbanned ticket after this episode.
Whoa, wait a sec. If you're looking for a series following professional players, analyzing Magic's vast catalog, and exploring its deep strategic gameplay, this isn't it. But after stumbling through a legacy of history, we're now taking our brand of chaos to new planes as we continue our journey. Join us as we open packs from each set, moving in chronological order, expanding our ever-growing collection, and of course, trying to one-up each other each episode. We're not modern masters making top 8 at your local game store. We're just some filthy casuals, and this is our Modern Progression series.
I offer you a chance at redemption. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in between. My name's Kurin.
My name's Colin.
And we are Filthy Casuals, where we're always willing to extend an olive branch to a team in need.
Are we?
I mean, we are here over in Team Laing, you know. Charity has become a staple of our organization over the past years.
As I recall, your organization played how many tutors in the Unhinged game?
You know, our Sarah program has benefited thousands of goblins across the multiverse and will continue to provide stable housing and accommodations for them.
Hey, we liked our case, so you built skyscrapers on them.
Public surveys would determine that that's not true. Anyways, Colin, today we're doing a special episode in that you are now on the literal hinge, the unhinge of being able to pull back the season.
Some might say the brink.
The brink. It could be the brink. We gave the episode win to me in terms of the band ticket, but we're giving you one last, because of the nature of the weirdness of the draw at the end of that episode and all that good stuff. We are going to be allowing you one last shot at a tiebreaker. It's a two-step process.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun.
You know, I went up to get my passport renewed. I brought the wrong form. They gave me another form. I have to go back.
It's right.
The other form.
Welcome to bureaucracy.
Also the stub.
I feel like in other tournament settings, it's like the loser's bracket. You're coming back up through the loser's bracket.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the bracket has to reset.
That's right.
To reset the bracket right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
As always, Colin, we want to give a big shout out to our community. Thanks for watching. We are finally breached 600 subscribers for real. I can't see us going below.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We are cruising our way to 650, so thank you for everybody who's watching. Leave a comment below. We reply to as many comments as we see, and leave a like. And you know, there are other more permanent methods to becoming a follower.
Sophisticated ways.
Sophisticated ways.
I might even say financial ways.
Oh, I was just saying that they could hit another button on their screen, but yes, we do also have a Patreon. You can join for $2 a month. You can become
for all you adults out there.
For all you adults out there with the disposable income, come join us in Discord.
Right?
It's a
or
coffee.
Half a coffee, depending where you live.
Yeah, $2 coffee. Where the hell are you getting coffee?
I didn't say it was a good coffee.
Oh, that's fair. But Colin, we're not going to be reviewing any sets today because there is no sets to review. This is a special pace-breaking episode. Instead, we are going to be doing a bit of pack opening. We're not doing wheels because we ixnayed the wheels because of the results of last episode. episode. So we are going to go straight to some pack openings. We are going to be opening, Colin, 3 packs of every set from season 1 of Modern Progression that we have done, except for Unhinged, because there's no need to do that. So it'll be a lot of fun. 7 sets, 3 packs each. Who knows? It could be a wash. We could get some fun stuff.
True.
But we wanted to
Could
do
get some
something.
gas.
Yeah, we wanted to do something fun. So
Gotta spice it up a little bit. You know?
gotta spice it up a little bit. And if we do go to tiebreakers, if you do pick up this episode and win, then we'll do some more fun stuff for pack openings in the next episode. But
We'll play each other's decks.
yeah, we'll play each other's decks. Or I might just win this one and then the season's over.
Oh, well, we're gonna throw everything at you.
Okay, all right. I'm looking forward to it. Well, Colin, let's not make them wait any longer. I will catch you on the other side of pack openings.
Sounds good.
All right. All right, Team Laing, we are here and we're gonna open some packs. We just thought we would do something, just you know, add a little bit of extra crunch to the episode. And opening packs is always fun, so I'm not gonna complain. So we're starting off here with 3 packs of 8th edition core set. There are so many cards in this set, I doubt we'll be able to get anything. But let's jump into it and see what we got for pack 1. This is about as expected. You know what though, I will actually just quickly say that Story Circle's not terrible in the sideboard of the enchantment deck. It's basically a circle of protection for any color that you want, and it's 3 mana, which is a bit expensive, but still not terrible. I will give credit where credit is due. Archivist, 4 mana, 1/1, tap to draw a card. Not too exciting. All right, last pack of 8th edition, Obliterate. 8 mana, can't be countered, destroy all artifacts, creatures, and lands. I mean, Flash Fire. Silverback Ape, shout out to our ape deck. Ape strong together. Yeah, honestly, I wasn't expecting too much from 8th edition, and looking at what we got here, you know, it probably wasn't as bad as it could have been.
All right, we're here to open 3 packs of every set of Season 1 of Modern Progression. Let's just kick off. It's going to be a lot of packs. I'm honestly not expecting too much, but maybe we get some bangers for our decks. Who knows? There's a few very spicy cards that would be nice to get playsets of. But let's start off with 8th edition here. It probably is the one where we'll get the least amount of useful stuff, so hopefully we don't waste our luck here. Oh, nice. That's actually a great pull. We got a Blood Moon. I guess maybe we are wasting our luck in some ways, but Blood Moon's great for our Goblo deck. Another quite interesting card, perhaps not as nice as the Blood Moon, but we got Fecundi as well, which is a 3-mana enchantment of whenever a creature is put into a graveyard from play, that creature's controller may draw a card. Quite interesting in certain decks, but I don't think we really have a graveyard animation deck quite yet, but maybe in the future, who knows? All
right, 3 packs of Mirrodin. There's definitely some stuff we could get here. Let's see what we open up. First pack. Okay, we got, okay, oh my god. First pack, Glimmer Void. At the end of the turn, if you control no artifact, sacrifice it. Tap to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Excellent any color mana source for an artifact deck. Isochron Scepter number 2 and Lightning Greaves. You can't ask for a better pack than this. Honestly, anything else over this is gravy. All right. Okay, pack number 2, another Lightning Greaves, Fire Shrieker's not terrible, and a Lodestone Mire, which is a huge artifact creature threat. These are much better than the Mirrodin packs, I think, overall, than we got in the actual opening. All right, last pack of Mirrodin. Okay, nothing crazy here. Viridian Shaman's not bad. Destroys artifact when it enters. Hum of Radix, 4 mana. Each artifact costs 1 more to play for each artifact its controller controls. Okay, well, I'm glad Colin doesn't have this. You know what? Oh, and a Vault of Whispers. That's actually great, too. I think we might be padding out. Oh, did we get any other? Okay, we didn't get any other artifact lands, unfortunately. But honestly, getting a Vault of Whispers is nice, too. So I cannot complain about these pulls. Double Lightning Greaves, Isochron Scepter. Very good.
All right, hopping over to Mirrodin here. This is another banger of a set. I'm realizing that we have the Urza's lands are back online. We actually got one in 8th edition as well, but maybe we can fill out some play sets there. I think we're just like one of those sets we don't have 3 of, but just generating some sets here. We'll hop into it. Oh, nice. We got the goat of the set here. Bottle Gnomes. 3 mana, 1/3. Sacrifice Bottle Gnomes. You gain 3 life. Probably the best card in Mirrodin, honestly. It's interesting. There's nothing too notable in these pack openings besides the fact that we have a lot more Mires. Remembering Kurin's deck, it's important to remember that he wanted a lot more Mires. So actually these pack openings will probably make his Urza's deck quite a bit more spooky. That being said, hopefully we'll get more lucky in the following pack openings and get some gas for our decks.
All right, it is time for redemption. Darksteel was awful for us. Let's see if we can get as good as we got with the Mirrodin packs. Generating the first one here. No. Yeah, there's not a lot here. Well of Lost Dreams isn't that great. And it's about what I expected from Darksteel, to be honest. All right, second pack here. Maybe we can redeem ourselves. Okay. Darksteel is continuing to just kick us in the butt, I think. Shriveling Rot, 4 mana, instant, choose one. Whenever a creature is dealt damage, destroy it, or whenever a creature is put into a graveyard from play, the creature's control loses life equals toughness. It's fine. It's fine. All right, our last Darksteel pack. Can we have something? Turn the Tables is a bad card. All combat that would be dealt to you this turn is dealt to target attacking creature instead. All right, well, you know what? We weren't expecting much from a set that screwed us in the first place, so let's jump over into Fifth Dawn and see if we can get something there.
Nothing too crazy in our Darksteel. Had to double check the title packs here. We did get a Death Cloud, which is an interesting kind of big sweeper, stall the game. Maybe some potential in our discard deck, but otherwise we're not seeing anything too crazy. Hopefully we get paid off in the extra Champions of Kamigawa packs and that whole Kamigawa block. I feel like those cards ended up making our decks quite a bit better than earlier in the season when we were open Mirrodin.
All right, Fifth Dawn, another set that we kind of got hosed on. Can we change our luck here? First pack. It's funny how history repeats itself, isn't it? All right, pack number 2 of Fifth Dawn, a Solarian, Sunburst, blah. Night's Whisper's good. I know we actually only got 1 copy of that, I believe, in our first time we opened. Grinding Station, I'm not 100% sure where we're at. Oh, this is the mill one. I think we only got 1 copy of that too, so that's nice. And a Serum Visions. Okay, this pack's actually pretty good. We already had our playset of Cranial Platings. You know what? Can't complain about a Serum Visions Night Whisper Grinding Station opening. All right, pack 3 of Fifth Dawn, another Blink Moth Infusion. Eternal Witness Serum. Okay, foil Cranial Plating. All right, this is a pretty cracked pack. Got another Eternal Witness. That's a really good pickup. I think this is now our 3rd copy of Serum Visions. Excellent to get that fleshed out. Blink Moth Infusion is whatever. It is funny to get 2 of them. I don't think they're very good. Like, you'd have to have a very specific build to make this work, but having 2 copies does help if you did want to do something specific. Fifth Dawn wasn't bad. I think at the end of the day, the rares are junky, but look at that. We got Eternal Witness, Grinding Station, Night's Whisper, and double Serum Visions. Honestly, I'm sure it also padded out some of the other commons and such. So yeah, time to go back to Kamigawa and see what we can get there.
All right, Fifth Dawn, here we go. See if we can get something. Oh my gosh, I forgot Sunburst was a mechanic. Solarian, 7 mana here. Sunburst, of course, this comes into play with a +1/+1 counter for each color of mana each color of mana used to pay its cost. Double the number of +1/+1 counters on Solarian. Honestly, not a terrible card, but again, not playing a 5-color deck. Most we can make it is a 3/3 for 7 mana. Definitely not worth it. Oh my gosh, we got another Kark Clan Ironworks. That's actually quite huge because now we have 2, I think. Maybe not immediately useful for us, but definitely down the road that will be a combo enabler. Something for Kurin to watch out for.
Champions of Kamigawa. I honestly can't remember what our Champions of Kamigawa packs were like. I think they were okay. I think it was Betrayers and Saviors that we didn't do very well on. But let's see if we can get some more cool Kamigawa cards. Pack number 1, Ghostly Prison, excellent card. That could slot right into the enchantment deck if we were to play that today. Juicy Apprentice, draw a card. If you have 9 or more cards in hand, flip it. Target player draws X cards, where X is the number of cards in your hand. It's kind of whatever. Yeah, happy to get Ghostly Prison though. That's very cool. Right, pack number 2, Champions of Kamigawa. Hey, Kumano. I have a soft spot in my heart for this guy. Nothing else really though. And pack number 3, what do we get here? Soul Blast. I don't think we've seen this one. 6 mana. As additional cost, sacrifice all creatures you control. Okay. Deals damage to target creature or player equal to the total power of the sacrificed creatures. It's actually kind of interesting. It's probably a little copium, but I don't hate that. Reciprocate's also a fine removal spell. This is basically like Super Fling, 6 mana Super Fling. I just don't know if you're at a point in the game where you'll ever want to use that effect. I don't know. It's kind of whatever. All right, let's jump into the next set.
All right, Champions of Kamigawa, here we go. This is the juicy set for us now. Okay, starting off with a Shinka the Blood-Soaked Keep. So special land here. It's one, you can use it for a mountain, or you can pay a mountain, target legendary creature gains first strike until end of turn. Not great for us. We did get a Nizumi Grave Robber though. Not terrible, potentially usable in our discard deck.
Betrayers of Kamigawa. I'm pretty sure this was even poopier of an opening than the Mirrodin sets that we got originally. So let's see if we're betrayed once again. First pack here. Yeah, Minichi the Fever Dream isn't really that great. Anything else here? The only thing really is that I'm pretty sure we are now padding out our playset of Ninja of the Deep Hours and maybe some of the other Ninja cards. All right, pack number 2. Okay, Patron of the Irachi. Not bad, not bad. It's 8 mana 7/7 and you can untap all forest and green creatures. Shimmering Glasskite, I think we already had a playset of that. Not that we're gonna probably be playing it much longer. Yeah, not much in this pack either. All right, last pack of Betrayers of Kamigawa. Ornate Kanzashi, kind of one of those junky 5 mana artifacts. But Overblaze is cool. 4 mana, double damage. Throw that on oh man, I'm not remembering his name. Higaru, the ogre, the ogre that does damage to both players equal to half their life. Yeah, I think overall, Betrayers kind of betrayed us again. That's okay. You know what? Let's jump into Saviors of Kamigawa and wrap these pack openings. It's been a lot of fun to get another crack at things. And honestly, those Mirrodin packs at the start probably make up for all of this. So let's head over there.
Moving on to Betrayers here. Nourishing Shoal. You may remove a green card with converted mana cost X in your hand from the game. Rather than pay Nourishing Shoal's mana cost, you gain X life. Not the best. We do see Ninja of the Deep Hours. Kind of nice. Gotta love my ninjutsu. It worked that one time. Okay, still not getting a ton from Betrayers. We do got an Okibo Gang Shinobi, which was pretty good in our discard deck. A few other ninjutsus as well. Overall, we're still hurting on those pulls, but maybe Saviors will be our savior. Hopefully we can turn something in these packs.
All right, Saviors, please be our saviors. I know it's not a great set, but it would be nice to see something here. Pack number 1, Rune Tail. When you have 30 or more life, flip it, and then prevent all damage that would be dealt to creatures you control as an enchantment. This could actually slot into our enchantment deck, to be honest. It's not terrible, and we have a lot of life gain in that deck anyways, so it might be possible. All right, pack numero dos. Is literally nothing to talk about here. Actually, freed from the real, I don't know if we had a playset of that, but now we do. All right, our last pack for today's episode. What do we get here? Okay, not the best, but we got a Homura Human Ascendant. It's our second copy, so at least we're getting some like copies of cards we were interested in playing. It's a 6 mana 4/4, can't block. When he's put into a graveyard from play, you return it flipped, and then his enchantment form is actually quite powerful. It gives all your creatures +2/+2 flying and fire breathing, which is pay 1 red mana to get +1/+0 till end of turn. So I like Homura. I think he can be cool in the right deck. He just might be a little slow for our format at this point. That said, as far as saviors go, honestly, not great. Honestly, the Homuras and the Rune Tail are kind of neat, but not much else. So it's kind of funny how our packs this time reflected their packs before. Maybe it's just a reflection of the quality of the cards in the sets. I don't know. But I'm definitely happy with this Mirrodin pulls. I think that's probably the best thing that we got. Darksteel was whatever. Fifth Dawn actually had Eternal Witness and Grinding Station, so I'm pretty happy with that. 8th edition, not a lot. All the Kamigawa sets were kind of whatever. So not the best, but definitely happy to pad out some of our numbers in some of our cards that we didn't open. I don't think I got any Lightning Greaves actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So having 2 copies now is something that Colin definitely won't expect. I don't know what deck I'm going to bring today. I have some ideas. We're locked into our deck boxes, so we have some limited options. So I'm going to go and have a think about it. I'll catch you guys in the deck tech.
All right, coming into Saviors here, we have Rally the Horde, 6 mana sorcery, remove the top 3 cards of your library from the game. If the last card removed isn't a land, repeat this process until the last card removed is a land. Put a 1/1 red warrior creature token into play for each non-land card removed from the game this way. Interesting. 6 mana, I mean, maybe in the Goblin deck? There's so many sideboard options for Kurin to void the Gobbo deck that it is a little concerning, but I don't know, maybe there's some potential there. 6 mana, as long as we get him haste, we're in a good spot. Anyways, let's hop into deck building, see what we can brew. Not too sure which deck I'm leaning right now. Feel like Bant's always a strong choice. Arcades and the Bant boys. Kieran might be expecting that coming, but you know, maybe it's time for the Goblin Redemption even. You know, the Hordes want it, and even if I can't win with the Gobbos, maybe the season was not worth winning. All right, I'll see you on the other side. Wish me the best of luck, Croft Crew. I think we're gonna need it.
All right, everybody. So looking at today's matchup, we obviously have a multitude of options. I want to say the Kamigawa deck is off the table. It's just not strong enough, especially compared to some of Colin's stronger decks. And I presume that Colin will be bringing one of his stronger decks. On the other hand, our other 3 decks are pretty good. I think our best chances for like a strong deck are our enchantment deck and our Tog deck, with our Urzatron deck being kind of a runner-up. Now, I think Colin is probably going to play either his Bant deck or his Goblin deck. That's my instinct. I could be wrong. He might big brain me here, but I think the Bant deck is the one I'm scared of the most. It has the most crushing ability to destroy our game plan. Plow Wonders are disgusting. The Hermit Druids are brilliant. The Deranged Hermits are also very annoying. So I think Colin is probably going to bring that deck. If he doesn't, then I think we're actually out leg up. And adversely, I think Colin will think that I'm going to bring enchantments or Atog. I don't think Colin will expect us to bring the Urza deck or the Kamigawa deck, and therefore, cut to it, we are coming back with Urzatron Smash. I did a bit of modifications to this deck to try to speed up the game plan, give it a bit more early game plays, and I don't know if it'll be able to compete with something like the Bant deck, but we did sideboard pretty heavily against the Bant deck. I also don't know how it'll compete against the Goblin deck, but we will have to see. So going card by card, we got Galvanic Keys to untap artifacts. Importantly, a lot of our strong artifact creatures like the Colossus and the Phyrexian Colossus, they don't untap normally, so this is just a way to get that going, but it also synergizes with some of the other cards we have. Bringing double Icy Manipulator, this can just lock down pieces that we don't want to deal with. It could stall his game plan if he's playing multiple colors. Bringing the Sensei's Divining Top's just a good 1-mana artifact to try to get us into our proper lands. And we're actually bringing the double Serum Powder this time. It's a mana rock at the end of the day, not a very good one, but I think that if we can get this in our opening 12 and we don't like the 12, then being able to exile the 12 cards and draw 12 cards could give us a much stronger hand. So I am going to test it out today. I'm curious to see how it plays. The Staff of Domination is very, very powerful in this deck. And I also threw in the Summoning Station because you can create a 2/2 creature token, which is nice, especially against something like his goblins, for example. And then whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from play, you get to untap it. We're not going to have a lot of artifacts going to the graveyard from play, but we are going to have stuff like our Galvanic Keys to be able to untap the Summoning Station. So I think that we can basically use that kind of like loop to maybe get a couple, 2 or 3 tokens per turn. I think would be pretty strong. For our creatures, we have the Arcbound Overseer, just a 6/6. When he dies, you basically get to move the +1 counters over. The Reclaimer gets to put artifacts back on top of our graveyard. The Colossuses of Sardia and Phyrexian Colossus are going to be our big hitters. I brought in Darksteel Gargoyles. They're 7 mana 3/3s, but they have flying and indestructible, and I think that could be a big difference. Double Mire Enforcer and Pentavis and Tetravis just to round out that package. Still running the double Instill Energy, gives haste and allows us to untap our creatures. And then there are crop rotations to get into our Urzum lands, Factor Fictions. Brought in the Glimmer Void we opened today. It's just a good card to have in this deck. Basically kept the land package the same way it was before. Got the Reshapes and Transmute artifacts to get the artifacts we need. With our latest updates, I'm now bringing 3 Serum Visions. I think this is just a good way to early on get into cards that we need. And then we still have the double Thoughtcast. Now for the sideboard, we got Library of Laing for his discard deck, bringing Welding Jar in case he has stuff like Creeping Mold that we want to be able to protect our stuff. And I'm also bringing Disrupts and Miscalculations as counterspells specifically to get around Plow Wonder, which is a card that is particularly nasty against this deck. Krakus and Wasteland, and then Bribery, alongside 2 Stream of Lives, which are going to be for the Goblin matchup. If we can gain 7 to 12 life with this, like, he's going to have a really hard time catching up with that. So yeah, I'm not 100% confident with this game plan, but I think it will throw Colin for a loop. So wish me luck. Let's see if we can close out season 1 of Modern Progression.
All right, so our redemption round, this is a tough decision. We had some collaboration going on. We looked at multiple decks. We looked at Arcades Bant Boys. We looked at It's Not the Hand Size That Matters, How You Use It. We looked at the Goblins, the Homies, the Cave People. We even looked at Proto Is It Urza deck. The people have spoken, and by the people, I mean our dear patron Matt and I have decided that It's Not the Hand Size That Matters, It's How You Use It is the deck we're gonna play. I don't know why I did that. Anyways, generally speaking, we wanted to run this deck back because it had a pretty strong performance. We also got an extra rack, so we're running 3 racks, 3 Duresses now in the deck. We also swapped out a counterspell for Agite, and we also swapped out the counterspells for Mana Leaks, so we're playing it a bit faster. We also have very strong sideboard opportunities as well, mostly running Bone Shredders, Bone Shredders to deal with ATOGs. We've got Flying Men to act as flyers to ninjutsu in if Kieran's not playing a deck that has flyers in it. We have Emissaries of Despair, which punishes Kieran for having lots of artifacts, which is another thing his decks like to do. We have Energy Flux, which I'm determined to make this freaking card work at some point, punish Kieran for having artifacts. We have Aura Flux, which is basically the same thing as Energy Flux except for auras, making him pay 2 mana or sacrifice the enchantments. We have Annuls, which will be good for countering enchantments or artifacts. We will have Boomerangs, which will be also handy to deal with ATOGs. We have Rend Fleshes too, which are also good ATOG killers, believe it or not. So we do have good, strong sideboard potential. I don't know what Kieran's running back. He did take a little longer to make the deck, but just in case you missed the episode, basically my deck is a discard deck with ninjas in it, and we try to make Kieran pay and never have anything on the board. We're mostly not getting Kieran anything on the board by playing Mana Wars and Mistblade Shinobis. We're also getting tons and tons of card draw from Ninjas of the Deep Hours, along with Factor Fictions and Serum Visions. Then we have the typical Mind Twists, Duress, Ravenous Rats to cause discards to happen, and we have the Racks and Megrims to punish him. The Jite we just added in because it seems like a great card. We picked it up. I feel like it's probably going to get banned, so we may as well just play it while we have it. But yeah, let's take it to Kieran, see if he can handle the Ninja Assault, the Ninja Storm, Operation Ninja Storm. Let's do a Croft Crew.
Big magic energy.
That was quite a long deck tech for a deck you've already played, Kieran.
Who's to say? Who's to say what has happened? Any guesses? Do you have any theories? What's gonna happen today, Colin? Give us the rundown. Be the
rundown predict. Every time I've done this, I feel like I've guessed incorrectly. But I feel like the deck that gave me the most problems this season, definitely on my end, felt like the enchantment deck. But I think you're like, wow, Colin would think that I would play the enchantment deck just to end his poor, miserable career this season. So I think you might play a different one. And judging by some of the initial reactions you had to your polls, I'm thinking you pulled some artifact juice, you know? So I feel like Tron is on the table, maybe ATOG even. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
I feel like you're in that wheelhouse. What about you? What about you?
I'm gonna guess. I mean, Bant's obviously like #1 pick. That is the draft pick of the year.
Probably my worst deck, really. Throwing you some easy ones.
I do think though that you could bring the goblins back. I think goblins are on the table. I think it's goblins or Bant. The sidewinder is that I know your Is It Tron deck was pretty bad, but I also know you've been tinkering with it for a while, so that could be the play. But I would guess probably Bant or goblins. But I guess we'll see.
Hopefully you didn't sideboard too hard. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, I honestly, if you do play the Is It deck, I don't know what to sideboard in, so that's gonna be tough. Before we forget, we have to shout out our lovely patrons on Patreon, Max Gunter and Michael Kennedy. Thank you for your support. Really appreciated. All right, Colin, let's get going here. I'm going to not forget, and the clock is on.
All right.
Let's roll a die
time
here.
this season, so it does matter.
It does. And I am getting an 18 on a 20-sided dice.
Oh, that's better than mine.
13. All right. Well, I guess I'll be going first.
Are you
Colin.
Sure?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm going to draw 12. All right. Let's see what we got cooking here.
It's not the worst, I suppose.
I'm kind of in the same boat. While you're making your decision, I'm going to get rid of these 5. I mean, we have enough going on in this section here. It was a debate between this or this, to be honest, but I think this will give us more utility. And then these are hopefully going to get us out of the more precarious position we find ourselves in. These are just things that we can hopefully see later in the game, so.
All right, nice and ambiguous, the way I like it. So I'm going to get rid of these 5 here. Just feel like, I mean, mostly we just are kind of keeping the one of the other ones that we got. So.
All right, you ready to start?
Yeah, lay it on.
Okay.
Let's see what you got. Play that or is a tower.
Upkeep, main 1. I'm going to start with, I think I'm going to start with Seat of the Synod.
Okay.
I'm going to tap Seat of the Synod, and I'm going to cast Sensei's Divining Top. And with that, I will pass to you.
It's not enchantment, so we have a chance. All right. Untap. Upkeep. draw, main one.
I just went hard artifact swap into enchantments.
I'm gonna play an island.
Lovely unhinged land.
Yeah, I forgot to take it off.
No, I think it's fine. It's not like we're playing with them anyways.
I'll Serum Vision.
Okay. Wait, I wasn't even paying attention. You're playing blue. Okay, this could literally be any deck. Well, it's not goblins, I guess. That's for
The
sure.
top two. So it's the draw first, then scry.
Draw first, then scry, yeah.
I guess I'll draw
Bant?
the two
Did Bant on
after.
Serum Visions?
Oh, gross.
I don't think Bant... This is the fucking Izek deck, isn't it?
Say.
I don't think Bant played Serum Visions.
Fast turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main one. Alright. This is tricky. This is tricky. I think what we're gonna do is I'm going to pay 1 and look at the top 3 cards in my library and put them back in any order.
Okay.
So top 3. Okay, not a huge fan of that. That's fine. I'll just keep them on top the way they are. And then I'm going to... Oh, that was a mistake overall. Oh well, such is life. I'm going to play Tree of Tails.
Okay.
And just to make you keep guessing here. Past you, I guess.
Pretty sure Atog doesn't have green in it. I don't know. Tap, upkeep, draw.
Maybe I'm just running the extra
hang
artifact
on.
lands.
Yeah, I mean, it's potential. I mean, this will give it away. I'm gonna play a swamp.
Oh, fuck,
two,
no.
play Ravenous
No,
Rats.
go away, go away. Oh, whatever. All right. Interesting that you chose this deck. Okay. I'll discard Icy Manipulator.
Okay, yeah, I mean, fast turn. I think I know what you're playing now.
Why? I don't know what you're talking about. It definitely won't give it away when at the end of your turn I'm going to crop rotation and sacrifice Tree of Tails.
Oh, please make your hand size smaller. I like to see it.
Actually, in response to my own crop rotation, I'm going to Sensei's Divining Cop to draw a card and put it back on top.
Smart. Well, I mean, you're gonna shuffle your senseis into your library.
Yeah.
Now? Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
That's correct. I don't know if that's the right choice, but I want the card that was on top.
Right.
So I'm gonna grab a Urza's Tower.
Yep.
And I'm gonna put it onto the battlefield untapped. And then I'm going to shuffle my deck and go to my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. That is fucking hilarious. Holy shit. I'm gonna play Urza's Mine.
Uh-oh. You're gonna what?
Oh my
rotate?
god, that is so funny. No, I'm gonna cast Sensei's Divining
Oh
Top.
my god.
I literally drew
Never
it.
punish.
Never
Do you only have one in that deck? think
I
you
only have one.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That was a 1 in 51 chance.
I don't know if
pretty
we can
wild.
pull with luck like that, Croft Crew.
I
I don't know how we're gonna
know.
fare.
That was some anime luck. I'll look at the top 3 cards of my library and put them back in any order.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess I'll put that on top. Yeah, not quite what I want to see, but yeah. And then I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to actually cast Serum Visions of my own.
Oh wow.
My packs today, Colin, were actually quite nice to me. Especially,
man.
I ended up pulling 2 Serum Visions, which made my
Wow.
1 Serum Vision go to 3. So finally we're able to play
That's
these. So I'm
pretty
going to draw a
good.
card. Yeah. And I'm going to scry 2. I'm going to view top cards of library 2. And I'm going to put both of these on the bottom.
Okay. Fishing
And
for that third
then-
land, I see.
Perhaps. I already played a land this turn, so there's no point in doing anything else. I'll pass to you.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw, main one. Oh my gosh. What did I do to deserve this?
It's not like I'm going super fast.
It's true. The window is still open for me to do things, which is
Yeah.
good.
And you have damage.
Play an island. It's true. I have an attacker that you seemingly cannot block, which is quite powerful.
That is the way you win the game.
Yes. I will start by going to combat attacking Ravenous Rats.
I will take 1 damage.
I will pay 2 in response to ninjutsu out ninja
Oh.
powers.
Okay, I'll take another damage.
And then I get to draw a card off that.
I forgot you had the ninjas in this deck. I actually legitimately forgot where this deck was. I was so trained on Bant as like my
Yeah.
arch nemesis that I was like not even thinking about this deck.
That's so funny. Well, I do have to shout out Matt again because I was about to play. Like, I figured you would know Bant was coming, so I was like, maybe we try to run with goblins, the boys.
You're
you
right.
know, the one last go with the boys. But then
That's
Matt was
fair.
like, "What are you doing? We'll play this deck." And I was like, "Matt, you are my guiding light."
There you go. That's fair. That's fair.
Second main, I'll Serum Visions.
Okay. Which is a sorcery, which we
Yes.
now know.
Which we now know, and I will abide by those rules.
Well, you were spot on with your analysis of what I was doing. I basically was like, oh, he's going to think I'm going to play enchantments or ATOG, so I'm going to play this other deck instead.
Yeah.
So we were both kind of in the same boat of thought.
I'm gonna move these both to the bottom. Just learning the interface to how to do it.
All right, bottom both.
Bottom both. Pass turn to you.
All right, untap, upkeep. On upkeep, I will actually Senseis to look at the top 3.
I thought you already knew your top 3.
No, I Serum Visioned them.
Oh, I see.
This is actually hilarious. Holy shit. Okay.
Never punished.
Honestly. Yeah, I guess whatever. I'll keep them the way they are. And I'm gonna tap the Sensei. It actually doesn't even matter. I'm just gonna draw the card.
Yeah.
Return. Go to Maid
Unless you
one.
want the second card, then you do it on your turn.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I've made some mistakes along this path here. Yeah, I'm fumbling. I'm bumbling. It's not looking good. I'm just gonna Senseis again.
Do I get another free round of attacking?
You might just. Yeah, I'm gonna pass to you, unfortunately.
Damn, it's power.
No, I fucked up. That's alright.
Upkeep, draw.
Well, maybe not. It wasn't like a bad mistake, but
Play a swamp.
Oh yeah.
Play two ravenous rats. Get one of those cards out of your hand.
I'll discard Instill Energy. Basically haste and untap once per turn.
Right. It's a good card. Maybe I should have attacked first, actually. I'll attack with the Ninja, the Deep Hours.
I'll take 2.
Draw a card.
Draw a card. Ugh, so good.
Second main. Yeah, I definitely should have. I'm making errors, too. It's been a while,
There you
man.
go.
I haven't played Magic since
yeah.
the last episode, and the last episode was unhinged, so that even counts.
That's true.
I don't
That's
know.
True.
I'll pass turn there. Sequencing's a little off.
That's fair. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Yikes. I have 2 artifacts, which means my card costs 2 less. So it goes from 5 to 3. So I will pay 3, and I will cast Thoughtcast to draw 2 cards.
In response, I will mana leak that.
Wow. Rude. All right.
Hey, the mana leaks are gonna fall off at some point, so I may as well use them while I can.
Yeah, I guess.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Plus, I like you being at 3 cards. That's very advantageous to me.
Yeah.
I will play Swamp.
This deck needs expedition maps. This deck needs expedition maps.
I mean, maybe this is greedy. Greed is good, though, right?
Greel.
Oh, God. Here's sideboard Caracas again. I'll go to combat and swing.
I'll take 3.
I'm gonna ninjutsu in another Ninja of the Deep Powers for my Ravenous
Great.
Rats.
I'll take an extra damage.
I'll draw 2 cards.
If you don't win this game,
Are
you ratting me?
We're going places. Don't worry. I'm gonna play
rat.
again. Weird sequencing, but I'm gonna play a Rack.
Okay.
And
Sure.
I'm going to second main phase another Ravenous Rats.
Sure. I will discard a Staff of Domination.
Ooh, nice. Another banger. And then I'll pass to you.
Rack is on your upkeep, right?
It's at the end of target opponent's upkeep. Then you take 1 damage for each card
it's my upkeep.
fewer than 3. So you'll take a damage this turn.
Okay. I'll take 1 from the rack. Untap, upkeep, draw. I knew that was there. I'm just gonna Senseis. Draw a card, put it on top.
Seem like you're stuck.
I'm a little stuck. Yeah, pass to you.
Right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Guess we'll play an island. Mana is untapped. I just go to combat and swing in with the team.
Take 5.
I'll ninjutsu
Okay.
for Higure. Higure?
Alright, take Higure. Yeah.
Higure.
I'll take 2 more damage.
So I will draw 2, and then I'll search my library.
Call it. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull the rug.
Piling on is too much.
There's no point. It's too much. Yeah. All right. Interesting. I wasn't expecting it. We'll see what we got in the sideboard, but
I will say I got some gas in the sideboard, so I'm excited.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll catch you in game 2.
All right. Catch you in game 2. Alright, so this might be best case for the sideboard we got, so I'll just hop right into it and we will discuss the additions and subtractions. So I got the 2 Emissaries of Despair, which is a 3-mana spirit, 2/1 flyer. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player loses 1 life for each artifact he or she controls. From what I remember, Kurin doesn't have a ton of flying in this deck, and it's going to punish him even for his lands, so it's a huge swing potential right there. We took out a Magrim for an energy flux because we're still so determined to make this goddamn card work. We'll start basically making him pay taxes for all his artifacts. And then we also added in 2 annuls, which are 1 mana counter target artifact or enchantment spell. The subtractions were the 2 mana leaks for the 2 annuls feels pretty amicable. It's 1 less mana. It's countering artifacts, which he is playing the majority of, and the mana leaks do fall off against this deck quite quickly if he can get drawn up. I took out one of the Magrims for an energy flux just because I'm realizing with not getting duress pulls and ravenous rats, the Magrims are a little weaker, especially in comparison to the racks, so I feel like it's safe to pull one of those. We took out 2 of the throat slitters for the emissaries just because the throat slitters, you know, they are a removal, but I feel like if I can get the emissaries out on turn 3, that's really going to cause Kurin some big problems. So slight step back from the ninjas for more artifact punishment. Hopefully Kurin will be able to deal with this. And honestly, God bless you, Matt, for metagaming this out with me and figuring out that Kurin would not want to play against this deck. Or not think about playing against this deck would probably be the better way to put it. Anyways, let's go for game 2, see if we can keep the pressure up, see if Kurin has any answers for the deck he didn't expect us to play.
All right, we got pummeled. Unfortunately, I think I made a misplay when I crop rotated early. It removed our green source of mana, which then made it so that some of the other green spells we drew were dead later. Though the green spells we drew later weren't really helpful anyway, so it's hard to say. I think honestly we just got a bit screwed with our mana, unfortunately. But I think that our sideboard can bring in some stuff to help. So we got our library of Laings, obviously, to help with the discard situation. There are also 1 mana artifacts, which is nice, and make it so we have no maximum hand size. So there's upside there. In addition, we brought in our whole counter spell package because I think it's going to help against his more disruptive strategy. So speaking of which, disrupt, 1 blue mana, counter an instant or sorcery unless they pay 1, and then draw a card. And the miscalculation is 2 mana, counter a spell unless they pay initial 2, and it also has cycling. So I think, unfortunately, these don't work against ninjutsu, but against some of his other cards that might be a little more annoying, you know, he has, you know, if we go first, for example, and we have disrupt and we could counter his discard, his turn 1 discard spells, there's some options there. So I don't know if this is the best matchup in the world, but I'm not too worried. We took out the icy manipulators because I just think they're too slow. Sensei's Divining Top, maybe I'm just bitter about the last game and how little this did, but I had to take something out. I also took the serum powders out in the Staff of Domination. I basically took out all our utility artifacts for the counter spell package. So we'll see if that bites me in the ass, but I'm hoping that this will catch him off guard. He won't be expecting the counter magic. So this is going to be a big one. Wish me luck. Oh man, is this gonna be the 2-0 sweep? Don't give me that look.
I don't know, man. You didn't even get Tron last time. If you get Tron, this game would be completely different.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I definitely got mana screwed a bit last game, so we'll see if this helps. But all right, I guess I'll go first here. Let's see what our 12 look like.
Oh fuck. Uh-oh. Oh no, okay, I think we're okay.
You had me worried there for a sec.
I originally only saw 1 land. I was like, not like this, please.
All right, while Colin's thinking, I think I'm going to push these back into the deck. We don't have the mana to play this yet, and these don't really do much in the hand. This is more of a later game thing anyways, and this isn't going to help with our game plan. I'm actually keeping this in the hand. It might be a bit risky, but I think in this matchup, it's actually pretty good if we can establish it. And then I'm keeping both of these so that one of them can go into this. And so hopefully that can sort out some problems that we had in game 1. Colin, how about you?
This is a tough one. I'm not seeing a lot of stuff that I want. I'm not getting my game plan play. But I think we're going to toss these 5. We're going to really try out some new tech, I think, is more.
New tech.
Experimental.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
All
Hopefully
right.
we don't get punished.
All right, well, let's kick things off. Untap, upkeep, main 1. I'm going to cast an island down. And let's start with Serum Visions. Seems like a good turn 1 play.
Yeah, I support
So
this.
Draw a card and scry 2. Interesting, okay. Yeah, actually, I'll put this on the bottom. Past you.
Keep draw, main 1.
At least I don't have to deal with Plow under this game. That's all I'm going to say.
True. I'll play a tap salt march.
Ooh, you love to see it. Untap. The one thing I hate out of your deck is the turn 1 discard.
The turn 1 duress, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed it in the first
draw.
2. You're lucky.
Yeah, I dodged. Let's see here.
Especially against this deck, I feel like it would be really good.
True. Yeah, I'll throw down Urza's Tower.
All right.
And unfortunately, it passed you.
It's good news for me. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. So I'll play an island, and we'll get the fan favorite Ravenous Rats going at least.
Sure. I will discard an Arc-bound Reclaimer.
Whoa. Wow. Pass turn
Yeah.
to you. I don't think that was in your deck last time.
It was.
Really?
I did use it last time we played, yeah.
Modular 2. Oh, yeah, it's modular
Tap,
2.
upkeep, draw, main 1. Let's throw down an Urza's Mine.
Okay.
Sadly, I'm going to pass.
All right. Untap, keep, draw, main 1. Oof. Oh my god. I will play Swamp. I'll pay 2 for a Jite.
Oh, gross. All right, yeah.
I'll
I
go
guess
to
you can't equip
combat
it.
and swing for 1. Yeah.
I'll take 1. I'm actually fine with this. You can't equip it, and there was no ninjutsu. So
It's true.
untap,
true.
upkeep, draw, main 1. I'm gonna throw down a Tree of Tails.
Okay.
This is a risky play. I think it's worth it though. Oh yeah, so this is the interesting thing about GT that I didn't notice before. It's whenever equipped creature deals combat damage.
Yeah. So it's
At all.
regardless if it's player
Yeah,
or not,
yeah,
which
yeah,
is disgusting.
It's really, really gross. Actually, it kind of fucks with me a bit more than I care to admit. How do I deal with that? I'm thinking about it.
It's quite disgusting.
If this GT wins you the game, I'm going to be real sad. I think I'm going to crop rotate,
Okay.
sacking the Tree of Tails, which is risky.
Whoa.
But I am going
want
to
that
get
blue
Tron.
man, eh?
No, I want my Tron established. They're gonna grab a power plant, and
But you could have sacked your island.
I could have, but the blue's more useful in this deck than the green.
It's true.
And then I'm gonna pay 7 colorless mana. You have 1 mana untapped. I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to cast a card we've not seen before, Dark Steel Gargoyle.
What is this
It's
monstrosity?
a 7 mana, 3/3, flying indestructible. So, you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Dude!
Get out of here.
Holy shit.
I don't
All right,
want
fuck
it.
you. Fuck you. Pass. That's such dog shit, dude.
Keep, draw, main 1. Told you I'd get to the sideboard deck.
It would be, to be fair, that's good sideboard against 3 of my decks, so
Yeah.
that's fair. I can't believe that I just got annulled.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh, this is the one bad part about GTA in my deck is it doesn't necessarily work with ninjutsu.
No, you have to pay 2 mana to equip and then 2 mana to... Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
It's like, do you want the
even if
GTA
I-
counters or do you want a ninjutsu?
Yeah, exactly. Which is tough. This is tough. I'm gonna go to combat actually and swing with the rats.
Okay, ninjutsu.
Yep.
Deep hour.
You know it.
Okay.
The good old
Take 2.
wombo.
Drawing cards is good.
Oh.
Land, equip.
Oh.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Predictable.
The greed
You
paid
good?
off. Fast turn.
I think that was the right play, to be honest. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. That's unfortunate. I guess it's not that bad. I'll play an Urza's Tower.
He's got the mana, that's for sure.
I do got the mana. I'm going to pay 3 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to cast Colossus of Sardia.
Wow, the homie is back.
The homie is back. He doesn't untap. Pay 9 mana to untap him. 9/9 trample. Hopefully he's enough. Pass to you.
That's spooky.
He's a good blocker,
Okay.
at the very least.
Main 1.
I swear to God, if you bounce him to my hand, I'm going to rage.
God. That'd be so funny.
Unsummon.
Oops.
Oops. Unsummon.
I will play 2 to Ravenous Rats.
Okay, that's fair.
Get you down to 1.
I'm going to discard Transmute Artifact.
Okay, take it. Then I can play another card that might make you think twice about attacking.
Okay.
I'm going to play some more sideboard tech. Emissary of Despair.
Oh.
It's a 2/1 flyer, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player loses 1 life for each artifact he or she controls.
I mean, I only have 1 artifact right now,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I will pass turn to you.
Okay, this is interesting. Untap, upkeep, draw. That's funny. Main 1.
This is scary, actually.
I'll go to combat. I'll swing for 9.
Yeah, I'll take 9.
Okay. I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Curious.
Can't take too many of those hits, Colin.
I know. Pay, or I'll pay an island to play an island. I'll play an island. And
Sure.
then the emissary is a bad blocker. I'm gonna go to combat and swing with the team.
Okay.
Do you declare any blockers?
So this is during attack step. I'll pay 2 mana and I'll cast Galvanic Key at instant speed.
Okay.
And I'll pay 3 mana and tap Galvanic Key to untap my Colossus.
Okay.
And I'll block your ninja.
Okay. I will then, in response, ninjutsu out Higure
Sure.
in place of the rats.
Yeah.
Then going to combat
So I'm gonna
resolve,
take-
you're gonna take 5. This person dies.
7?
And then you'll lose 2 for the artifacts. And Jite gets 2 counters.
Yeah, I take 7. God, GTA is disgusting. I see why it's goaded.
Yeah.
Wait, it's not on Higure, right?
I'm attaching him
Oh, okay.
in my second main.
Second main.
Or this is the other thing.
You don't even have to equip it to use the abilities. It's so dumb.
To give it the +2/+2.
You
it
do
has
have to do,
be
yeah,
flipped,
that.
But
yeah,
I can
yeah,
gain
yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah.
I think I am
Yeah.
actually not going to attach it, which might be a bad
Sure.
play. And I'm going to play that
Rats.
Ravenous Rats instead just to get rid of that 1 card in your hand.
Well, in response to the rats, I'm going to cast another Galvanic Key.
Okay. Cool.
And then I'm going to untap my Galvanic Key.
Okay. Cool. I'll
Alright.
pass turn to you.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, that was a good draw. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fact or fiction.
Oh, that is a good draw for you.
Okay.
Pump his Colossus up to kill me.
2, 3, 4. Ooh, these are hard choices. Have fun with that.
Oh, fuck, a Pentavis? Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, I got this Glimmer Void in my pack openings today, too. Pretty cool.
Glimmer Void's fine. I'm not, like, too worried about mana, at least. Drawing cards is bad. Pentavis is, like, super bad. Arcbound Overseer kind of sucks too. To be fair though, your Pentavis creating tokens means that the Emissary is going to deal a lot more damage.
That's true. Do the tokens have flying? They do.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. So they can block the Emissary.
True.
That's a good set of 5, to be honest.
Yeah, this is actually pretty tough.
It's when I only have 12 creatures in my deck and getting top 5 has 2. It's like,
Yeah.
nice.
I mean, he doesn't have Trample. I think I'm more scared of the Pentavis. I don't know if that's the right play, but it's a play.
So you want to keep me off the Pentavith?
Yeah. I mean, you can
To
potentially
be
dig for more
honest, this
cards.
is a... Yeah.
I don't know. I think both piles are
They're both valid.
still pretty good.
The Pentavis is very strong,
Yeah.
but I think I'm going to take the other 3.
Okay. Bye-bye Pentavis.
Yeah. Because now I can play Glimmer Void, which gives me mana, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to dump down, with the extra mana now, that's 7, 8, I can actually cast the Arcbound Overseer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the question is, do I attack?
Do it.
You take 8, you go down to 3 if
Coward.
you block. You're not going to block, so you're going to go down to 2. But you have 4 life locked for that. Emissary is going to hit me for a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Clap back is 10 right now if you don't block anything.
Yeah. No, it's going to be 6 damage from the Emissary. It's concerning. So how does this play out? You have 2 cards in hand. One of them is... I actually don't know any of them.
I mean, you could take
Charlie.
guesses.
I could take guesses, sure. So I swing with Colossus. You go down to 2. Because I know you're not going to block. Your turn comes. You attack. I block Higure. Worst case scenario, you ninja out at 2/2. I'm taking 8. I'm at 2. And then I die to Jite. So that's... well, yeah, because you just... yeah, you equip Jite to the Emissary. Am I dead anyways then?
Flying is a thing.
I think I just killed myself.
I think you did.
Well, sound the fucking holy shit. Emissary is disgusting. What the fuck?
Been sitting in the wings.
I mean, yeah, go. You got it.
Untap, keep, draw, main one.
And I just have a free fog effect.
I mean, who knows what tech you got over there. Go to combat swing, remove 2
Yeah.
counters, give it
Yeah,
+4,
how is it?
+4.
Why is it +4? It feels like a typo. Yeah, that's 8. Or 4
6.
plus 2 is 6, 7,
And then the
8,
4 is
9,
from your
10.
artifacts.
Yeah, that's game, man. Wow, damn, Fast and Furious.
Spicy tech. GT.
That's
I
disappointing.
had to play it once
I
before
felt
it
like
got
I was
banned.
Yeah. I felt like I was coming back too. That sucks. What was I gonna draw into? Power Plant, and then Serum Visions into another Serum Visions into a Transmute. Yours is mine.
I had this is my hand. I just drew Duress. So I had another Higure ready to go.
Yeah, the Higure. Well, that was the other thing I was thinking about, was if you had another Higure, it could take an extra damage if you just like sacked the... Oh no, because you could, the legendary rule.
Yeah.
Damn, man, yeah, that side deck side deck tech really came through for you.
Yeah, it was the Annuls, we had Energy Flux, and then 2 Emissaries of Despair.
I brought in a whole package of counter magic too, which I never saw, unfortunately. I have 5 counter spells in the deck.
Oh, damn.
Ninjas. I just got ninja'd. I definitely, I don't know if, I guess Emissary of Despair now is a unofficial ninja.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a tighter game than I think it appeared to be. But
Oh, yeah. I think before I drew the Emissary, I was literally about to say, I'm like, man, this is close. But I was like, I don't want to give away what I had in my hand.
Yeah.
Because I need, like, especially with this deck, I need to not say anything, basically.
It is true. It is putting cards up your sleeve. Deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a close game too. Game 1 was just a blowout. I didn't have enough mana, but game 2 I felt more in control. The nice thing of playing against your black and blue deck is that I don't have to worry so much about disruption against my Tron pieces.
Yeah.
So that's at least nice. But yeah, if you don't establish quickly against this deck, you get torn apart.
Oh, yeah.
Get torn a new one.
Get torn a new
But
one. Shurikens come flying.
It's true. But I'm glad we were able to play some more. It didn't end up being like Bant versus enchantments or something. So
Yeah, I think it was.
Colin.
Yeah. I mean, those are our 2 best decks. I think it's Clash of the Titans, though, coming up.
Well, now you've earned your place as in regards to going to tiebreakers. So next episode we will be playing for the season again, 2 seasons in a row.
Yeah.
And this one has the honor of being the first for Modern Progression. So we'll see. It's going to be down to the wire. For those that don't know the tiebreaker rules we have, go back and take a look at our last Legacy Progression episode. We did it there as well, but we won't spoil anything here. But let's just say it'll be a fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
We're going to open some more packs.
Some spice. We're going to have so many modern Kamigawa and Mirrodin cards.
Yeah.
at the end
Yeah.
of this.
It's true. And I don't know if we'll do the wheel. We'll see. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll just do a wheel spins for next episode. But this has been episode 9. I don't think we've ever had an episode 10.
Yeah, no, this is
In a
intense.
season.
Double digits.
So,
it's gonna
double
ruin my naming
digits.
scheme and my full day structure, and I'm kind of upset.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, Colin, good game.
Good game.
I'm glad to see that you're continuing to untap, unkeep, undraw, and be terribly inefficient. We here at Filthy Casuals will continue to tip our cards sideways. We very much hope you'll continue to tip alongside us. And here's a tip: never not believe that the ninjas are coming. They're always there. They're always waiting.
Here's a tip. Never doubt that your sensei's divining top will go back on top of your library.
That's true. That's crazy, actually. That was crazy. I sided it out because I was disappointed with it, but I shouldn't. Maybe that was why I lost.
Gosh, what's
Maybe
that red card where you it's Chaos Warp?
Gamble?
No, Chaos Warp.
Chaos Warp.
Because remember when we
Yeah.
played that Commander game one time and I Chaos Warped your thing and you just got it back?
Yeah, and I got it
Oh
back
my
out of
God,
100 card deck.
fuck off.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yes, while we're trying to divine where our tops are going, we will continue to traverse the multiverse. Today, we went to Mirrodin and Kamigawa, but tomorrow we will fight. We will fight on. Well, we'll decide what plane to fight upon for our finale, I suppose, or maybe we'll be jumping between them as we battle.
Yes, yeah.
Who's
still,
to say?
Still in Mirrodin and Kamigawa.
Still
I mean, I don't
Mirrodin and
hate it. It's
Kamigawa.
kind of fun. I like these.
It is fun.
I like these decks we've made. I feel like they're all fun and unique. I don't know.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens in season 2, but not yet. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. My name's Kurin.
My name's Colin.
And we'll see you guys in the finale of season 1 Modern Progression. Bye. I will catch you on the other side of pack openings.
Sounds good.
All right. We just dude, that'd be the funniest cutaway. It's
flip the desk.
it's all of a sudden it cuts to 4K. We're just finger gunning across a room or something with VFX going off and
Rolling over, tear down the wall. You're or open the door, bust into your room, pop.